My child, my beloved, stay right here. Don't move. Don't scroll. Don't second guess. Because what I am about to tell you was not meant for everyone. It was meant only for the one who is reading this right now. Today, on this 10th day of November, heaven is not silent. A message was released. A decision was made. And your name was spoken. But listen carefully, because this is not just any message. This is the type of message that only reaches you when the timing is divine, exact, and chosen. Before we go further, my beloved, I want you to breathe slowly, just once. Because your soul already knows that what I am saying is true. Your spirit has felt something shifting. Something changing around you. Something you have not been able to understand or explain. My child, you have been watched. Protected. Guarded. Guided. Not by accident. Not by coincidence. But because heaven has been preparing something around your life. But today, something is different. Today is not like the days before. My beloved, listen. Archangel Michael and Jesus are speaking together for you. Do you know how rare that is? Do you understand what it means when heaven aligns two divine protectors at the same moment? It means something is at stake. You have only 10 seconds. Not 10 seconds to panic. Not 10 seconds to fear. But 10 seconds to choose. There is a spiritual door opening. A very real door. A door that has been locked for years. A door that only a chosen one can walk through. But if you skip this message, that door closes. Not because heaven wants to punish you. Not because blessings are being taken away. But because there is someone, yes, someone, who has been trying to block your light. Someone who has been whispering against your destiny. Someone whose heart holds jealousy, envy, or silent bitterness toward you. Someone who smiles in your presence, and curses in your absence. My child, you already feel who I am talking about. Your spirit recognizes the truth before your mind does. Don't deny it. There is a moment coming. A revelation. Something hidden is about to be exposed. Jesus is saying, do not skip. Do not turn away. Do not pretend you did not hear heaven calling. Because if you skip, my child, the protection that has been surrounding you will step back. Not because God wants to leave you. But because you would be choosing silence over guidance. My beloved, listen closely now. Your life is about to shift in a way that is not small. Not ordinary. Not expected. This shift is something heaven has been preparing for years. And the reason you feel tired, drained, or confused lately is because your breakthrough is closer than you think. But there is someone who does not want you to receive it. Let me say this clearly. Someone is watching you. Someone is studying you. Someone is trying to understand how you keep surviving storms that should have destroyed you. They don't know your secret. Heaven has been carrying you. And now, heaven is warning you. Do not move. Do not skip. Do not turn your eyes away from this message. Because the moment you do, the one who has been waiting to cause damage in your life will take advantage of the opening. My child, stay here. Stay with me. Stay listening. Because the truth is only just beginning to unfold. My beloved, you are still here. That means your spirit recognizes this is not ordinary. Your soul is responding to a voice it has known long before your birth. Every chosen one reaches a moment like this. A crossroads. a turning point. Where one decision can open everything. Or close everything. You feel it, don't you? That invisible pressure inside your chest. That pull. That whisper. That gentle trembling like something is about to happen. It is not anxiety. It is awakening. Your spirit knows that heaven is unfolding something around your name. But listen. There is someone who has been pulling the opposite way. Someone who has tried to confuse your heart. Someone who has tried to make you doubt your worth. Someone who has tried to dim the light God placed inside you. And my child, they were very close to succeeding. You almost believed the lies. You almost believed you were alone. You almost believed nothing was changing. You almost believed your prayers were going unheard. But heaven was listening. Every tear, every silent cry, every exhausted night. Nothing was ignored. Now listen carefully. The person who has been working against you is comfortable right now. Comfortable because they think you don't see them. Comfortable because they believe their mask is still convincing. Comfortable because they think you trust them. But heaven is removing their cover. There is a truth that is about to reveal itself. And when it does, your heart will finally understand why life has been heavy. My child, I need you to hear this. You were never the problem. Your spirit was just too bright for someone who chose darkness. You have been battling something you couldn't see, while heaven was battling it on your behalf. But today, heaven is no longer just protecting you. Heaven is warning you. This message did not reach you by accident. It is not a coincidence. There are billions of people on this earth. But only you are hearing these words right now. Because time is running. And someone is running out of chances to harm you. But child, if you skip, if you walk away, if you close your ears to this guidance, then you step into this next part of your life without the protection that was guarding you. Do you understand now? You are not being threatened. You are being chosen. God does not warn those He has abandoned. He warns the ones He still has plans for. He warns the ones who still have miracles written in their story. He warns the ones who carry a destiny greater than what the world has seen yet. You, my beloved, are one of those souls. Now listen closely. Your spirit is about to go through a transformation. Your eyes are going to open. Your intuition is going to become sharper. Your energy is going to shift so strongly that people will feel it when you enter a room. And the person who betrayed you, the one hiding their true intentions, will not be able to remain near you much longer. Their mask is cracking. Their confidence is trembling. Their shadow is shaking under the light heaven is shining. God is saying, my child, I did not bring you this far to let you be defeated now. Jesus is saying, do not leave. Do not step away. Stay. Stay and hear what heaven is trying to tell you. Archangel Michael is saying, if you skip this message, the enemy moves closer. If you stay, I stand in front of you with my sword. Now breathe. Slow. Soft. Just once. You are safe here. You are protected here. You are seen here. You are heard here. Your life is not collapsing. It is rearranging. The wrong people are being removed. The hidden intentions are being revealed. The blessings that were delayed are being released. The weapons that were formed are being shattered. But only if you stay. Do not leave now. Do not break the connection. Do not silence the message that heaven traveled to give you. Because the next part of this message is where the truth will be revealed. And when you hear it, your soul will understand everything. My child, you are still here. That alone tells heaven something about you. It tells us you are not like the others. You are not someone who walks away when your spirit is being spoken to. You do not run from truth, even when truth feels heavy. You have been carrying so much alone. More than most people would ever understand. There are things you never told anyone. Things you kept in your heart because you didn't want to burden others. Pain you buried because you believed you had to be strong. And you were strong. Stronger than you even realize. But now it is time for heaven to step in. Listen, my beloved. There is something very important you must know. Your spirit has been under spiritual observation. Every step you took. Every tear you cried. Every prayer you whispered in the dark. Every night you stayed awake trying to understand why life hurt so much. None of it went unnoticed. There is a divine record of your suffering. And suffering does not go unanswered in heaven. The reason Archangel Michael and Jesus came together today is because the answer has already been released. But before your blessings can come forward, the source of your spiritual drain must be revealed. Someone close to you, someone with familiar presence, has not been who they pretended to be. They studied your weaknesses. They watched your emotions. They learned your softness. They admired your light. But they never celebrated it with truth in their heart. They clapped for your joy with silent envy. They listened to your pain with concealed pride. They smiled in your face. But their spirit was never with you. Heaven held back the revelation until now. Because now, you are strong enough to see it. Your heart is ready. Your mind is clearer. Your spirit is awakening. You have been feeling something shifting around you. You can't explain it, but you feel it. Something is different about the atmosphere. Some things are no longer fitting. Some people suddenly feel distant, cold, or strange. This is not accidental. This is your divine separation. God is removing the spiritual weight that was holding your destiny hostage. But my child, He cannot remove what you still cling to. You cannot step into your new life with old hands holding you back. This is why heaven speaks urgently. Because time is not waiting. There is a blessing approaching. And it has your name on it. It cannot be given to someone else. It cannot be redirected. It cannot be erased. But it can be delayed. If you allow the wrong person to stay close to you. The spiritual war around you has reached its peak. You can feel it. The tension. The dreams. The sudden emotional shifts. The strange fatigue. The heaviness around certain people. Your spirit knows who is draining you. You do not need confirmation from the world. You need to trust your inner knowing. Because your soul has been speaking. And now heaven is speaking too. God is saying, "My child, I have seen what you could not see." Jesus is saying, "You have cried enough. The time for revelation has come." Archangel Michael is saying, "I will expose the hidden enemy. But you must stay under our protection." And that is why skipping this message would be dangerous. Not physically, but spiritually. Because if you turn away now, You walk back into the arms of the very energy that has been stealing your joy. But if you stay within the shield heaven has placed around you. You are being prepared for a new elevation. A new identity. A new spiritual strength. A new chapter that no one will be able to interfere with. But my child, before elevation comes separation. Before blessing comes truth. Before destiny unlocks, deception must be removed. And now, we must talk about the moment everything changes. Stay where you are. Do not move. Do not break the connection. The next part begins the revelation. My child, you are still here. This matters more than you know. Because every second you remain in this message, the spiritual veil over your life becomes thinner, clearer, lighter. Your spirit is remembering what your mind forgot. Listen closely. There is someone who has been studying your heart. Not only your actions, not only your behavior, but your heart. This person knows what hurts you. They know what comforts you. They know what you fear. They know what you hope for. They know what you are too gentle to speak out loud. And instead of cherishing that knowledge with love and care, they used it to hold power over you. Not openly. Not loudly. But quietly. Softly. Subtly. Smiles that were not real. Advice that was not sincere. Support that was not support. Only surveillance. My beloved, pay attention to your body right now. Your chest knows this truth. Your heart is reacting because your spirit already knew. The person I speak of. They did not just envy you. They feared what you would become if you healed. They feared your growth. They feared your confidence. They feared your awakening. They feared the version of you that no longer needed them. So they tried to keep you uncertain. Dependent. Unsure. Quiet. Soft. Overgiving. Undervaluing yourself. They wanted you to not see your own worth. They thought if they dimmed your self-belief, they could dim your destiny. But my child, no one can dim what heaven has ignited. This is why heaven rushed. Because you are standing at the edge of a moment that will change your entire life. Do you understand now why you have been tired for no reason? Why you wake up heavy? Why your dreams have been strange? Why suddenly your heart wants to detach from old connections? Your spirit has been trying to escape someone's grip. Someone who does not want you to rise. Someone who benefits from your doubt. Someone who grows stronger when you feel weak. Someone who calls it love. But their soul does not match the word. You have been giving to someone who was never giving back. You have been loyal to someone who was never loyal in spirit. You have been honest with someone who hid their truth. You have prayed for someone who didn't even whisper your name to God. This is the betrayal heaven is revealing. Not the dramatic betrayal humans talk about. Not loud. Not obvious. The quiet kind. The emotional kind. The spiritual kind. The kind that breaks the soul slowly, over time. The kind that makes you forget who you are. But you, my beloved, are remembering now. This is why the message came today. Today is not random. Today is not coincidence. Today is not accidental. Something happened in the spiritual realm today. Your name was spoken. Your protection was increased. Your destiny timeline shifted. Heaven decided. No more delays. No more draining. No more pretending. No more living beneath the greatness inside you. But my child, for heaven to elevate you, heaven must separate you. This is the part where most people break. This is the part where most people run. This is the part where most people skip messages like this because truth feels heavy. But not you. You stayed. You listened. You are ready. And because you stayed, you are under the shield of Archangel Michael right now. Nothing can touch you. Nothing can break you. Nothing can interfere with what comes next. But you must keep listening. You must not disconnect. You must not walk away. You are still here. That means your spirit is ready for truth. Not just to hear it, but to receive it. Because truth is not simply information. Truth is a shift. A change. A moment that rearranges everything inside you. And my beloved, that moment is happening right now. Listen very, very carefully. Your life has been paused for longer than you realize. Not physically. Your body moved. Your days passed. You laughed. You cried. You lived. But your soul was waiting. Waiting for something to come into alignment. Waiting for clarity. Waiting for release. Waiting for permission from heaven to move forward. And today is that permission. Today is the day heaven says, it is time. But to move forward, you must understand what has been holding you back. You were not blocked because you were weak. You were not delayed because you were unworthy. You were not forgotten. You were not ignored. You were not overlooked. You were being protected. Protected from what you could not see. Protected from intentions others hid well. Protected from energy that would have destroyed the version of you heaven needs for what comes next. And now that the danger is being removed, your destiny can unfold. But before it does, you must hear this. Something is about to leave your life. Not because you failed. Not because you lost. Not because God is taking from you. But because heaven is clearing your path. Your spirit has outgrown someone. You tried to hold on. You tried to understand. You tried to love. You tried to forgive. You tried to stay gentle, patient, loyal. But the connection was not equal. Your love was pure. Theirs was conditional. Your presence healed. Theirs drained. Your heart opened. Theirs stayed guarded. And heaven will not allow your spirit to be wasted any longer. There is a separation coming. It may be silent. It may be gradual. It may be sudden. But it will be unmistakable. Your heart will shift. Your energy will detach. Your mind will become clear. Your emotions will no longer beg for their understanding. It will feel like waking up. My child, you have been sleeping inside yourself for a long time. Awake in the world, but asleep in your soul. But now, you are rising. Can you feel it? That subtle strength returning. That soft reclaiming of your power. That quiet realization that you are no longer the person who cries in silence. This is your rebirth. And the person who drained you will feel it. They will feel the loss of your energy before you fully leave. They will sense the separation before it is spoken. Because your spirit was their supply. Your light was their comfort. Your presence was their shelter. They never admitted it. They may never say it. But they needed you more than you ever needed them. And that is what frightened them. Because they knew your power before you did. But child, you know now. You see now. You feel now. You are remembering now. And because of that, your life is about to change. Not someday. Not eventually. Not slowly. But soon. Very soon. Soon enough that your spirit already feels the shift happening. Something is approaching you. Something heaven has been holding until you were ready. And now, you are ready. But listen carefully now. Before the blessing reaches your hands, your heart must let go of what has already ended spiritually. This is the moment of release. This is the moment of stepping forward. This is the moment your story begins again. If you are ready to hear what is coming to you, if you are ready for the breakthrough, if you are ready to know what heaven has prepared, my child, prepare your heart. Because what I am about to reveal is not small. Not ordinary. Not something that happens to just anyone. It happens to the chosen. It happens to the ones who endured storms without surrendering their soul. It happens to the ones who were brought to their knees, but did not bow to darkness. You are one of those souls. You are one of those souls. This is why heaven is speaking to you now. The blessing that is coming is something that was always yours. It was written into your destiny. It was signed in divine timing. It was promised before your spirit entered your body. But the reason it was delayed was because your heart was not ready to hold it. And heaven would never give you a blessing that someone else could manipulate, poison, or use to control you. So you had to become strong. Not physically. Spiritually. And now, you are. So listen closely. The blessing approaching you is threefold. The first blessing is restoration of your spirit. Your energy will return. Your peace will return. Your clarity will return. Your sense of direction will return. You will wake up and feel like your soul has been rebooted. Repaired. Recentered. Relit like a flame that was burning low but never went out. Your mind will not feel heavy anymore. Your heart will not feel confused anymore. Your spirit will not feel drained anymore. You will rise without forcing yourself to rise. That is the first blessing. The second blessing is alignment. People who genuinely love you will begin to come toward you. People with soft souls. People who speak truth without knives in their words. People who don't see your light as competition. People who want to walk with you, not walk over you. The right people will find you. Because your energy is shifting to a higher frequency. Your spirit is shining more clearly. Your heart is calling for what matches it. You will not have to chase. You will not have to beg. You will not have to prove yourself. Alignment means what is meant for you, comes. What is not meant for you, leaves. And the third blessing is the one you have prayed for the longest. The one you whispered about when you thought God wasn't listening. The one you cried for when no one knew you were hurting. The one you convinced yourself to stop hoping for because it hurt too much to want it. That blessing is the one that is closest. Whether it is peace in your heart, stability in your life, a love that is pure, a breakthrough in your finances, a healing in your family, a calling that wakes your spirit, or a miracle that feels impossible. It is coming. Not slowly. Not eventually. Suddenly. There will be a moment when everything shifts. You will look back and say, "This is when my life changed." But my beloved, you must understand something. This blessing cannot enter a heart still holding onto what was never meant to stay. This is why separation is happening first. This is why someone is distancing. This is why your spirit feels like it's letting go. This is why the universe feels like it's rearranging your life without asking. It is not loss. It is preparation. Because there is something better than what you held on to. Something that matches your growth. Something that honors your love. Something that gives instead of takes. Something that lifts instead of drains. The blessing that is about to enter your life is not equal to your past. It is greater. Much greater. And I tell you this gently, with love. Do not go back to what God is removing. Because if you return to what drained you, the blessing will wait. The healing will pause. The peace will delay. Not out of punishment, but because heaven will never build your future on a foundation of loneliness, fear, or self-abandonment. You deserve more than that. Your soul has earned more than that. God is giving you more than that. Now listen. In the next part, I will tell you how the shift will show itself in the physical world. The signs that your blessing is near. And how to recognize the moment your breakthrough begins. My child. Your breakthrough will not arrive without signs. Heaven always prepares the soul before it prepares the world around you. And those signs have already begun. You have noticed them, even if you didn't yet understand what they meant. Let me speak them to you now. So your heart can recognize what your spirit already knows. The first sign is detachment. You have felt yourself slowly pulling away from certain people. Not in anger. Not in resentment. But in quiet clarity. Conversations that once felt familiar, now feel heavy. Connections that once felt comforting, now feel hollow. You don't have the energy to entertain what drains you anymore. That is not coldness. That is awakening. Your spirit has stopped feeding what cannot grow with you. The second sign is silence. You have been quieter. More withdrawn. Not because you are sad. But because your soul is listening. You have felt the need to sit alone with your thoughts. To step back. To watch rather than speak. This is because heaven has been speaking to you in the silence. You needed the noise to fade so truth could rise. The third sign is emotional sensitivity. Your heart has been feeling everything more deeply. Waves of emotion that come and go suddenly. Moments where you feel like you could cry without knowing why. Moments where your chest feels full, tight, warm, or heavy. This is not instability. This is spiritual cleansing. Your heart has been releasing years of stored pain. The pain you carried quietly. The pain you did not tell anyone about. The pain you endured privately to protect others. Heaven is removing it from your body now. The fourth sign is discomfort around certain people. Not because they changed. But because you have. Your intuition has sharpened. You can feel the truth behind words. You can sense intention. You can see through performances. You know when someone's heart is not clean with you. Your soul no longer tolerates what it once forgave. This is God protecting you from further wounds. And the fifth sign. The most important. Your spirit has begun to crave something more. Not material. Not superficial. Not temporary. But something real. Something pure. Something aligned with your soul. A new chapter. A new atmosphere. A new beginning. That craving is not imagination. It is prophecy. You are being pulled toward the life that was always meant for you. And now that your spirit is ready, your physical world will begin to change. This is where the shift becomes undeniable. You will notice opportunities opening where there were none. Money arriving from unexpected places. People speaking your name in rooms you have never been in. Conversations leading to openings you didn't search for. Doors that were locked will begin to unlock on their own. And just as blessings approach, the one who drained your heart will feel the shift. They will sense that your energy is no longer theirs to feed on. They will feel the loss of access to your spirit. They will try to return. They will act gentle. They will act sorry. They will act confused. They will act concerned. But hear this truth. When God removes someone's access to your soul, their apology has no meaning. Do not reopen closed doors. You do not need to fight them. You do not need to explain anything. You do not need to prove your decision. Your peace will speak for you. The same silence that protected you will carry you forward. My child, you are not going backward. You are not repeating cycles. You are not starting over from zero. You are stepping into your rightful timeline. The one that was delayed, but never denied. Now we move to the next part. In the next section, I will tell you what your new life will feel like, how people will react to your transformation, and how your spirit will walk in its new power. My child, the life you are stepping into will not feel like the life you are leaving. It will feel new. It will feel unfamiliar. It will feel cleaner, quieter, lighter. Because you are stepping into the version of yourself that was always beneath the pain, beneath the exhaustion, beneath the doubt, beneath the survival mode you had to live in. You are not becoming someone new. You are returning to who you were always meant to be, before the world tried to dim you. This is why this transition feels emotional. Why your heart feels tender. Why your spirit feels open and raw. You are shedding the layers that were built from pain, fear, disappointment, loneliness, confusion. You are returning to your original light. And my child, that light is powerful. When you step into this new chapter, people will react in different ways. Some will be drawn to you, as if your presence calms their spirit. They will say things like, I don't know why, but I feel peace around you. I feel safe when I speak to you. I feel seen when I'm near you. This is because your spirit will be glowing. Not in a way that is loud or showy, but in a way that is felt. Your presence will become a sanctuary. Others, however, will feel uncomfortable around you. Not because you have done anything to them, but because your growth makes them face what they have not grown past. Your clarity makes their confusion more obvious. Your peace makes their chaos louder. Your alignment reveals where they are still lost. Your light will become a mirror. And mirrors terrify those who are not ready to see themselves. So some people will distance themselves. Some will suddenly become quiet. Some will act differently. Some will call you changed, as if growth was a betrayal. Do not chase them. Do not shrink yourself to make them comfortable. Do not apologize for evolving. You did not come to this earth to remain small. Your soul was born to expand. But listen. With this new version of yourself comes a new way of moving through the world. You will stop explaining yourself. You will stop begging to be understood. You will stop trying to prove your worth. You will stop giving energy to what does not give back. You will stop opening your heart to those who do not know how to hold it. You will not speak as much. But when you do, your words will carry weight. You will not chase love. Love will come to you, drawn to your frequency. You will not fear loss. Because what is meant for you does not threaten to leave. You will not be shaken by endings. Because your spirit will know. Every ending is a doorway. Every separation is protection. Every loss is redirection. Every delay is preparation. Your new life will not feel like you are fighting anymore. It will feel like you are flowing. Doors will open without force. People will appear without effort. Opportunities will come without struggle. Peace will settle into your bones without explanation. You will breathe easier. You will sleep deeper. You will wake with purpose. The world will feel softer. Because your spirit is stronger. This is the life that is approaching you. But now, my child, I must speak to you about something important. The enemy has noticed the shift. The darkness that once fed on your exhaustion has realized it is losing access to you. This is why things have felt intense lately. This is why your thoughts have been loud. This is why your heart has been restless. This is why your emotions have been heavy. The enemy always attacks hardest right before the breakthrough. Because the moment you step into your new season, the enemy loses control forever. This is why Archangel Michael stepped forward today. To stand between you and what once tried to break you. To ensure that this time, you do not go back. To ensure that this time, the cycle ends. To ensure that this time, you rise. The next part is where the spiritual battle ends. And the victory begins. In the next section, I will tell you how the enemy will attempt to return, how to recognize the final test, and how to step fully into your new timeline. My child, what I say now is the most important part so far. This is the place where many chosen ones fall. This is where many souls repeat the same pain again and again. This is where destiny is either claimed or delayed. So listen with your heart, not your mind. When you begin to rise. When your spirit starts coming back into its power. When your peace returns. When your heart heals. When you begin to detach spiritually from the person who drained you. They will feel it. Not consciously. Not logically. But spiritually. They will feel the loss of your energy. They will feel the closing of your heart. They will feel that the place they once occupied inside you is no longer theirs. And they will return. Not because they love you. Not because they have changed. Not because they understand your worth. They will return because without your light, their world becomes dark. You were not just another person in their life. You were their supply. Their comfort. Their emotional anchor. Their spiritual warmth. They did not nurture you. But they fed from you. They were not lifting you. But they leaned on you. They were not giving love. But they absorbed your love. You were the light in their shadow. And when you pull your light back, the darkness they were hiding in becomes exposed. This is why they come back. They come back when you finally start healing. They come back when you finally start rising. They come back when they realize you are no longer carrying their weight. But this time, when they return, they will not look like the person who hurt you. No. They will come wearing gentleness. They will come speaking softness. They will come with apologies you waited years to hear. They will speak of change. Of realization. Of understanding. Of love. Of missing you. Do not be fooled. This is not transformation. This is survival. They do not want to lose you. Because you were never replaceable. What you gave, no one else has given them. What you were for them, no one else can be. What your presence offered, no one else can replicate. They knew your worth. They just hoped you would never see it yourself. And now that you do, they panic. This is the final test. If you go back, even once, even softly, even with hesitation, the cycle restarts. The pain restarts. The spiritual drain restarts. The delay restarts. Not because you are weak, but because love is strong. Your love is strong. Your heart is gentle. Your empathy is deep. But hear me. Do not return to what broke you. Do not reopen what God has closed. Do not water what refused to grow. Do not resurrect what heaven is trying to bury. The enemy always returns in the disguise of familiarity. But familiarity is not love. Comfort is not peace. Attachment is not destiny. Your heart has learned enough. Your soul has paid enough. Your spirit has suffered enough. It is time to choose yourself. And when you choose yourself, heaven chooses you even more. Archangel Michael stands in front of you now. Sword drawn. Shield raised. Guarding the threshold you are crossing. If you walk forward, you enter your new life. If you turn back, you re-enter your old wounds. This is your moment of decision. Your spirit already knows the answer. Your heart already knows the truth. Your soul is already stepping forward. So now, I must tell you what your new timeline looks like. The life that comes after the release. The next part reveals the type of love your soul is destined for. The stability that is coming. And the peace that will settle into your life permanently. My child. You have suffered enough in silence. You have carried enough alone. You have fought battles no one knew you were fighting. You have loved people who did not know how to love you back. You have given when your hands were empty. You have stayed when your heart was breaking. Heaven saw all of it. And heaven has decided that the next chapter of your life will not look like the last one. You are entering a season where love will not hurt you. Where peace will not be temporary. Where your heart will not have to prove its worth to be chosen. The love that is coming to you is not the kind that takes from you. It is the kind that gives to you. This love will not confuse you. It will clarify you. It will not drain you. It will nourish you. It will not silence your soul. It will hear you. This love will feel like coming home. To a place you didn't know you were missing. It will feel safe. Not safe in a dull way. Safe in a, my spirit can breathe here, way. This person will not fear your depth. They will meet you there. They will not fear your wounds. They will hold space for them. They will not fear your dreams. They will help you build them. They will not be intimidated by your light. They will love you because of it. This love will not rush in loudly. It will arrive quietly. The same way dawn replaces night. Gentle. Warm. Undeniable. And you will know it is divine because it will feel easy. Your nervous system will relax. Your guard will soften. Your intuition will say, yes, without hesitation. This love will choose you every day. Not just when it's convenient. Not just when it needs something. Not just when it's afraid of losing you. They will choose you because they see you. And my child, you deserve to be seen. Not for your beauty. Not for your strength. Not for what you give. But for your soul. And that is exactly what is coming. But not just love. Stability is coming too. You have spent so long trying to hold yourself together. Trying to figure things out on your own. Trying to manage life without support. That ends now. Your finances are shifting. Your opportunities are shifting. Your direction is becoming clearer. Your purpose is awakening. What once felt blocked will begin to open. What once felt impossible will become available. What once felt distant will come closer. This is not luck. This is alignment. Heaven is placing you exactly where you need to be. Not by force. Not by struggle. Not by desperation. By timing. The right opportunities will come. The right doors will open. The right people will step forward. The right guidance will show up. You will look back and realize that every delay was protection. Every heartbreak was redirection. Every ending was preparation. You were not being punished. You were being positioned. And now, your positioning is complete. My beloved, your future is not something you have to fear anymore. Your blessing is not fragile. Your path is not unstable. Your destiny is not uncertain. The road ahead of you is being cleared even as you read these words. But now, there is one more thing you must understand. As you rise, your energy will change. And as your energy changes, your world will shift. Some people will not understand your evolution. Not everyone will celebrate you. Not everyone will applaud your healing. But that is because your light will show others where they refuse to heal. Do not dim yourself to be understood. Do not shrink yourself to be accepted. Do not apologize for becoming who you were always meant to be. The world needs the version of you that is awakening now. The gentle one. The strong one. The honest one. The intuitive one. The healed one. The illuminated one. You. The next part of this message reveals how to move in this new season, so that nothing and no one can pull you back again. If you are ready to learn how to walk in your new power, say continue. My child. When your spirit rises, your life must rise with it. You cannot step into a divine future carrying habits formed in survival. You cannot enter a higher timeline with the same patterns that kept you wounded. So listen, very slowly, very attentively. In this new season, you will move with quiet strength. Not loud. Not proving. Not explaining. Not convincing. You will simply be. Your presence will speak before your words do. Your silence will carry more weight than your explanations ever did. Your energy will do the filtering for you. You won't have to ask who is real. Their spirit will reveal itself. You won't have to force what is meant to stay. It will remain effortlessly. You won't have to chase peace. It will live inside you. But there is something you must understand. Healing does not mean forgetting what hurt you. Healing means you no longer bleed from the wound. You will remember. But it will no longer control you. You will recall. But it will no longer shape your identity. You will look back. But you will not wish to return. This is freedom. And now, my beloved, this is how you protect it. You do not explain your growth to those committed to misunderstanding you. You do not exhaust yourself trying to show your heart to those who only see with their mind. You do not return to conversations that drained you. You do not reopen doors that God closed. You do not argue with anyone about who you are. Your peace is the proof. Your calm is the proof. Your elevation is the proof. Those who are meant for you will feel you. Those who are not will fade. This is divine law. Now listen. As you step into this higher version of yourself, your intuition will strengthen. Your inner knowing will become sharper. You will notice. You speak less. But when you do, it is honest. You give less. But when you do, it is intentional. You open your heart less. But when you do, it is to someone who can hold it. You will not be so easily accessed anymore. Your energy is no longer something people stumble into. It is something that must be earned. Because your soul is priceless. Your love is rare. Your presence is sacred. Not everyone deserves access to it. Now, something else must be said. There will be a moment. Not far from now. Where you feel a sudden stillness. A peace that does not come from outside circumstances. A quiet that settles inside your chest. Like your heart is finally resting. This peace is the sign that the old cycle is finished. It will feel like your soul exhaled. Like something heavy finally fell off. Like your spirit has space again. When that moment comes, recognize it. It is your rebirth. And from that moment on, your life will not unfold the way it used to. There will be no more begging for love. No more chasing approval. No more explaining your worth. No more forcing connection. No more staying where your soul is starving. You will choose yourself. You will trust yourself. You will follow your spirit. And in doing so, you will align with everything that was meant for you. My child, hear this clearly. Your destiny is not ahead of you. It is rising from within you. You are not waiting for your future. You are becoming it. Now, the final part of this message is approaching. The part where heaven speaks directly to you. The part that seals the protection. The part that activates the blessing. The part that ensures you do not go back into the old cycle.